Hi, it's Kai and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about what you can get from Ulta with 4,000 of the Ulta rewards points. Basically a video about why the Ulta rewards program is superior, because for actually technically 3,995, not even all 4,000 points I'd accumulated, was able to get all of this stuff. In Ulta, like, you're able to earn points really fast because they're always doing the like 10-time point multiplier 3 times. They do like 2 times during the birthday. And I was just kind of like, you know what, I've been hoarding my points for quite a while. Let me just go ahead and actually like use them, because I'm a person that if I don't use them, I will just keep hoarding them and hoarding them. So this is $250 worth essentially of beauty products, because that's how much you can redeem 4,000 or the 3,995 points for. So anyway, let's just get into it. Let me stop rambling. My feet have been not in great shape recently. Well, it's not that they're not in great shape, they're just really dry, and the weather is dry and the air, just everything is dry. So I do feel as though I kind of need like an intense foot peel to get all of, like, at least a good layer of this like dry crusty skin off of my feet, and then I can probably like use my pet egg or like the little foot file for the rest of it. So I am probably going to do this tonight, most likely, just to go ahead and get the process started, because it's supposed to, it looks like it takes like 2 weeks for it to completely peel. That's like the after 1 week results. But yeah, we'll be doing these and I'll let you know how good they are. I also got this little J-Cat metal spatula, because I just need something that I can use to scoop products out like when they're almost done, but there's just that little bit down in the bottom you can't get. It's a really thin spatula, so I figured it would be useful for that. Yeah, I figured it would be useful for that, and it's double-sided too. And also, of course, I can use it to like mix up foundation or 2 blushes, like if I'm mixing 2 blushes together, if I don't want to use my hands, you know, or if there's something that, like, from having nails that's easy or difficult for me to scoop out, and this will be easier. But yeah, this wasn't, I think it was like $3, so not that inexpensive. And then I have wanted to try this because I've heard good things about it, the Way Scalp and Body Scrub. This is in their St. Bart scent, and people all the time are just like, when are you going to make St. Bart's a perfume? When are you going to make a perfume? And I had never smelled like the body scrub, and it's supposed to be for the scalp too, so I might actually use this because I kind of have a little bit of a dry scalp issue going on right now, so I might use this for both. Ooh, that is a really good scent. It's a very like tropically scent. It smells almost like good smelling sunscreen, you know. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. I usually just for body scrubs get the Tree Hut ones, but I decided to, you know, try something new. Maybe I'll find a new favorite. Of course, I was gonna pick up some nails. I got one from OPI and one from Kiss. The ones from Kiss are actually their Valentine's Day ones, but these are Valentine's Day ones that I feel like the design, not that you can't wear and be Valentine's Day all year if you don't want to, or if you want to, but I do feel like these kind of have a simple enough design that you can wear them all year round, or like if I don't wear them in February, I won't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm wearing these super Valentine's Day nails, even though they're really just like cutesy nails with hearts on them. But I'm excited about these. And then I also got these just because it seemed like a nice color. It's Linger Over Coffee from OPI, and honestly, I've been a little bit of a fan, even though I say that as I have longer nails on currently, but I have been a fan of shorter nails lately, or shorter press ones I should say, just because I'm able to, you know, if I want to play guitar, I can play guitar. They're just not in the way as much, like for putting jewelry on, you know, necklaces and stuff like that. So yeah, these are a nice little shape. I really like the color. They're like a mauvey plummy color. And I'm excited about these. I like the OPI nails in general, so I'm pretty sure I will have a good time with those. I had seen so many of my mutuals talk about this candle, and I saw it on the Ulta app and was like, might as well sniff Big Flirt. It's supposed to have notes of wild strawberry, champagne, chocolate ganache, jasmine sandbach, vanilla milk, and patchouli gallo. And yeah, like I said, I saw so many of my mutuals. I don't know if I'll be able to get it open right now with my nails, but I saw so many of my mutuals talking about it, and they said it smelled really good. So I'm excited to burn this. I actually haven't, well, I have this little candle like right here that my friend got me for my birthday, and it's still half full. I like to burn it like a little bit each night. That's why it's kind of tunneling. Anyway, but that's the only candle that I've had for a while. I've mostly been burning incense lately, so I'm happy to have like a fun candle, especially like a fun Valentine's Day candle. I also did stack up on some hydrating skincare, so I got the Mad Hippie corrective peptide serum, which Mad Hippie's gone through a little rebrand here. I'm loving the packaging. It's still like bright while also being sleek, you know, bright and colorful and whatnot. So this set has 17 actives in it, allegedly, and I see that it has like glycerin and polyglutamic acid and just a few different types of like hydrating ingredients in here. And my skin, like, I like the products in my routine currently, but I could have less dry skin, you know what I'm saying? Like, my skin is dry, it's the winter time, but I feel as though I could make some potential improvements to my routine to help with that. So I'm just like trying out different serums and things like that, one at a time. Of course, I won't put all of these on my face all in one day, but you know, again, just trying to find new favorites. And I really did like Mad Hippie before. I don't think they had a peptide serum or like a product like that. Bliss is another brand that I generally get along with my skin, and this I had seen and I had it in like my saved for later for a really long time, and I decided to put in the cart for this. It's their Skin Euphoria Daily Skin Perfecting Serum with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and peptides. So again, similar type of idea, a really hydrating serum type of product. It says it has a 15% repair complex precise daily dose. Oh Lord, precise daily doses of skin refining and perfecting ingredients allow you to experience maximum results without irritation. And it's an all-in-one treatment that hydrates, clarifies, and promotes a youthful lift. So mainly I just want hydrating. Clarifying is obviously nice too, but really I just need hydrating. Lastly, Bubble is also a brand that I enjoy and have enjoyed products from in the past. So I got their Water Slide Hydration Boost Serum. This likely has very similar ingredients. Let me see. A 3-in-1 serum that hydrates instantly, boosts the hydration levels of your favorite moisturizer, and preps skin for more powerful treatments. So again, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. It has hyaluronic acid and peptides like the other two, because those are good for hydration. So if my skin isn't thoroughly quenched, then I'm just gonna have to roll with the fact that I must have like the world's driest skin, because with all of those, again, I'm not going to put it all on my face at once, but with all of that, something should work. Also with the skincare type of stuff, I got these NYX Face Freezy reusable cooling under eye patches. I had some Pacifica ones, but they got really grody, and when I tried, number one, I tried washing them off and they really weren't washing off that well, and then they accidentally got stuck together and I couldn't pull them apart. Like, it was ripping to pull them apart, so I just had to get rid of them, and I decided to get the NYX ones. just because I like the color teal, honestly. And you can apparently keep this little pack to hold them in. And I do like this container better than the ones the Pacifica comes in, because the Pacifica comes in a metal tin, and that doesn't fit in like my little skincare fridge, whereas this is definitely still gonna like fit in my skincare fridge. But I just like to do, you know, put some eye cream, other type of serum, even just like have these with, again, eye cream or other types of serum. I don't know why I was going to reiterate that thought, but putting that on these, putting these products in like my skincare fridge, and then being able to like put it underneath my eyes and help with depuffing. I do have a lot of lines and, you know, expressive things going on in my face, and while I love those things, sometimes it's a little bit like noticeable, especially when my eyes are puffy or irritated or any number of things. So this I like that, and it's like a nice little treat. It's just like facial rolling. Do I know whether my facial rolling is doing anything to help my skin? No, absolutely not. It could be placebo effect for all we know, but at the end of the day, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I have a little extra fun step in my routine, and like I'm, you know, just like that girl, you know? How many times am I gonna be like, you know? So I got 2 eyeliners, and I definitely meant to get one of these in a brown color, but I ended up getting 2 black ones accidentally. So I'm definitely gonna, well, I actually don't necessarily need to get a brown liquid liner. Like I can just use eyeshadow as liner, but I do like trying out different liquid liners. So like I said, we'll pretend that one of these was brown until it comes time for me to use it and we have to face the fact that it's actually black. The first one is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Skinny Mascara. It's waterproof. I usually don't do a lot of waterproof mascaras, but it's been really rainy here in Georgia, so I figured it couldn't hurt to have like a waterproof, this isn't mascara, waterproof eyeliner, but like I was saying, I feel like it can't help with how rainy it's been, and then along with that, how humid it's been. And it says this has a less than 0.1 millimeter tapered brush tip, so it's supposed to be super duper tiny, and my hands have been shaking. The older that I get, you know, the motor skills aren't as quick as they used to be, but my hands definitely shake a lot more than when I was younger, you know, just kind of flicking eyeliner out and going about my business. So I'm hoping something like this will help me be a little bit more precise. Lastly, I got, which I think this is the one, if they have a brown color of the Milani one, this is definitely the one that I meant to get in a brown color, but it is their matte eyeliner. What is this? It says 17-hour wear and that it's humidity and sweat resistant, so maybe not waterproof, but like supposed to be a little bit longer lasting, and it has a ultra thin felt tip. So we've got brush tip against felt tip, which I am like, an eyeliner that works is kind of my philosophy, regardless of whether it has a brush tip or a felt tip. I feel like they both have their pros and cons. Like brush tips last longer, like the product for me, you know, the felt tip will dry out quickly and like fray and stuff, but then also sometimes the brush tip will fray and start splaying, and you know, like I said, we could do a whole dissertation video essentially on the pros and cons of certain makeup formulations, but we don't need to do that. We just need to know that I bought 2 black eyeliners, and this is also more of like one of the pot ones, and I just remember liking these when I was in high school and having a lot of control with my eyeliner in high school and just not really fearing eyeliner as much as I have been lately. So I was like, maybe I should go back to my roots. The one that I used in high school was the Ultamate one. We have learned from our transgressions, even though that eyeliner was bomb, but just can't mess with Ultamate. And then surprise, surprise, I bought lip products because I'm a lip product junkie. I'm actually really surprised that I did not buy any like blush, because I felt like that would have been a category that I would have gone to. Like what, and no fragrance. I just got a candle. You know, I did kind of good. I got you know, some new interesting things. Anyway, I know that lip oils, lip balm, colored oil balms, they've been all the rage, and I definitely like want to try all of the different formulas out. And I also didn't buy lip products for a really long time, like almost a year. So I feel like all of my lip products that I currently have, like a lot of them aren't even offered anymore. If you've like seen my Project Pan videos and some of the things that I've talked about in there, a lot of it is discontinued. But the first one is the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oil in the shade Cocoa Cacao, and it is like a brown, like a deeper brown, but it has almost like a orangey red undertone to it. And I saw one of my friends over on TikTok, Rainier Kramer, and she actually has a YouTube as well, but I saw her do like swatch videos of these, and so I wanted it because, you know, Regina George wore army pants, or Katie Heron wore army pants. Damn, Katie Heron wore army pants and flip-flops, so I bought army pants and flip-flops. Anyway, I never hear people talk about the brand Well People, and I decided they have like little lip oils, and this one is the shade Spiced. This is their Lip Nurture Hydrating Lip Balm, and like I said, I never see people talk about this brand, so I figured that a lip butter, lip oil, lip balm, whatever they are, they're basically all synonymous with one another at this point, but I figured that that would be the best way, like the most low, or not the best way, but the most low stakes way of introducing myself to this brand. And lastly, I really like Persona Cosmetics products, so I wanted to try their Day Mask Peptide Lip Balm. This is the shade Pomegranate, and I actually finished my Summer Fridays one in the deeper, like the purple berry shade, so this is kind of a similar-ish shade. It looks like this one may be a little bit more pink leaning, which could be good or it could be bad depending on like how deep the tone is, but just based on what I've seen, I feel like it's gonna be fine, you know what I'm saying? But I did just finish that Summer Fridays one, so this will be a good little replacement. It has peptides and hyaluronic acid in it. I feel like that was the theme of this video, peptides and hyaluronic acid, but it also has squalane and fruit extract. Anyway, that is all of the stuff that you can get for 4,000 points at Ulta. Definitely, like, I hate to mention the, you know, black and white store, but there's a reason why I go to Ulta more now. Honestly, a lot of my VIB Rouge spending, you know, to get back to Rouge came from my sisters last year. So I feel like we're Team Ulta now. I feel like a lot of us are Team Ulta just for how quickly you can get the points, like I said, and how much stuff you can get from it. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off because my voice is cracking and I've been talking for 30 minutes straight, but I hope you guys have a safe and healthy day and time wherever you are, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.